thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The tithe of thy corn and thy wine and thy oil and thy firstlings of thy herds and of thy flocks, thou mayest learn to fear the Lord always. Right? So it says, we gonna eat, because you can drink wine, you can like whatever your soul desire, it's lawful to have, but you just can't overindulge it. You gotta find the right balance between it.
A lot of the older Jakes got a saying: you can't do anything every day, but you can't do nothing all the time.
Right.
Whatever it is, you can't overindulge in nothing. Right. Even the good stuff, like water, it could kill you if you drink too much of it. So life really is about balance.
Read that last part again. It says that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always. So everything that you do, you gotta have it in the back of your mind. Is this pleasing to Yahweh Shemel Shah? Am I doing the right thing? That's how you can avoid committing sin. It's having that conscience. But this word, it teach you to do the opposite. Ignore it. Just do it. Nike. Just do it. Yeah, this is totally natural. That means what? You think like an Edomite. What's the saying of Rome? Do it. I think it will.
When they're wrong, do as the wrongs.
Yeah, that too.
Esau had you as an idol if you were drunker. I was watching some old wrestling clips the other day with Stone Cold. He throwing all the mirrors and shit like that. But anyway.
Yeah, he drinking like that for real though.
Yep.
I got one more, Slakia. This is Sirach 19:2. Wine and women make men of understanding to fall away, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent.
Like the prodigal son.
And so you see wine and women. Wine, they both, too much of it, you start to fall away. So you gotta have that balance. It's never good if you're known as a drunk. Who wants to be around a drunk?
Right.
Verse 13, 11.
In fact, there's another scripture on there. It's like, who woe to him that go to the bottle in the morning. Some to that effect. Bottle in the morning.
Those niggas that wake up drinking, bro.
I could never do that shit.
Exactly.
If I drink too much one night, it'll be fucking 2 weeks before I think about looking at some motherfucker.
See, we're gonna continue on in the spirit. I wanted to talk about basically, we in the end times. Everybody can see that, and if you can't see it, you feel it. And things about to get real crazy up out here. So, let's start off with this scripture right here.
This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Yeah, it says our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Like you as a mortal man, you're thinking like, it might be stretched out a little bit more. Maybe I got time to go back to school. You don't, bro. Right? Unless it's like a short course or something like that. But hey, it's time to wake out of sleep now because Lord is on his way. And it's clear as day because these chariots are making appearances. Because back, 70 years ago in the 50s, when these people were seeing these quote-unquote ships, or these ships, it was just all a theory. That's the weather balloon, that's this, that's that. You know what I mean? But now, since everybody got a smartphone, you can't hide the truth no more. And it even came out that the Pentagon was hiding Khan. Yeah. And the Lord gonna do away with all forms of sodomy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there are many forms.
Yeah. And hey, that's an abomination. The scriptures talk about there should be no whore nor a sodomite amongst the daughters of the sons of Israel. And that's pretty much what you see walking the streets of America. Yeah, day and night, every day. Now you just had so-called Pride Month, and here it is. You taking the Most High's covenant that He made with the earth, that He never gonna destroy it by water again, and you turning it into some freak shit. So that's why the Lord got to destroy you, so-called white people, because you wicked. Everything about you is wicked. You know?
Created to be that way.
Yeah. You was created to be that way. You know? But yeah, going back about the UFOs. Yeah. And it come out. It came out that the Pentagon was hiding all this information. You know?
Did you see the video of the UFO, the chariots appearing over the Pentagon?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, that one channel, Jason A.
Yeah.
They stay taking down his shit, but I managed to see one. I mean, I told y'all about the video I was sharing from some brothers in Texas back in like 2013. Back in 2013, they sent me a video of like a fleet of chariots just mobbing to the White House. You know, and they just hovered over that shit. And they took that video down so quick.
Yeah.
And you know, now just recently there's a video online showing the same thing.
Yeah. And that's basically a threat to you Americans. And you know, quoting Ronald Reagan, quote, you know, he said, "Hey, suppose that an alien invasion was to happen, like we would have to put all our differences aside, you know, and basically defend our world." Yeah, you know, roughly paraphrasing. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen soon. But you so-called Chinese, you think that you're gonna be up next. But nah, we got a news flash for you. You know, hey, all you heathens are going into slavery. All right? Hey, especially Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Shit, you the main one, because you destroying the world, destroying the earth. And hey, animals are mourning because of you. All right? They just passed the partisan bill, and it's basically a bill to combat China's growing economy, because China think they're gonna take over, but hey, it ain't gonna happen. How can you get that Sounds 108 from?
Wash pipe.
Yeah. You can go ahead and get there, bro.
Psalms 108, verse 9. Moab is my wash pot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Over Philistia will I triumph.
Run it back out, so.
Moab is my wash pot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Over Philistia will I triumph.
Right. It says Moab is his wash pot. You know? When it said Moab is his wash pot, that means what? That means Moab is a servant. You know, because you so-called Chinese, you got the spirit of a servant. You know, doing nails and washing feet, cooking, you know. So hey, you gonna be doing a lot of that in the kingdom. A lot of it.
Had some
Coach.
Right. Yeah, and it can be no damn squids or
cat, rat, and a dog.
cat. Right. Cat, rat, or dog. No, none of that. No, we gotta put you in full subjection because nigga, your ass will eat anything. Literally anything.
Yeah, no eel.
Rats.
No fetus soup. Because they literally eat fetus soup over there.
That's disgusting. Shit, you a damn cannibal. Basically.
Yeah, I used to like Samurai Champloo, and one of the delicate meals in that show was fried eel. I always thought, oh, fried eel. Like, you ain't supposed to eat that shit.
Slime ball.
And yes, they will eat anything, including dogs. You're not supposed to eat no fucking dog. What the hell is the matter?
They
Right.
have a whole carcasses on the grill and shit.
Right. Hey, over there, shit, they got a yearly festival that's kept over there in China, like where they eat dogs. You know, I did a video on it a year back.
And we ain't talking about hot dogs. Go ahead.
Shit, it was literally a hot dog. Cause he was a dog. They drugged him and they took a flamethrower and started burning the damn dog.
Damn.
So
They ought to be arrested.
yep.
They killed.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, Esau.
Yeah.
Yeah. China, most of them mukbangs be coming from them ass. Eating all kind of bullshit.
Hey, what's up?
Everybody speaking
I'm
today.
just wondering where you've been.
Yeah, be right here.
Thank God. Praise God.
Alright. Yes, ma'am. Go to Psalm 16 and 4. Oh, yeah, kind of. I forgot.
It's Second Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
Right, it says Esau is the end of the world. You know, it was all symbolic when Jacob's hand held towards the Esau's heel. You know, like, did you start at 8 or did you start at
8.
Start at 8? I think it probably was 7.
7. Well, yeah, I had pulled that because you saying that they think they up next.
Right.
But I grabbed 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right, so yeah, it was all symbolic because, you know, we pulling them down in power. You know? Esau's blessing was the sword. And how did he get everything? He got it through the sword. Killing, raping, murdering, robbing, tricking. Alright? And he's pushing wickedness. You see, his blessing is on the left-hand side. He's the wicked. You know? But when we get into power, we're going to do the same thing that he do, but we're going to do it on the righteous side. You know, because Israelites, we the positive, Esau is the negative. We the light, he's the darkness. You know? Got the Psalm 16, 4, and I can go to Revelation 14.
14.
Right. It's not the time to be getting weak. You know, it's a time to be lifted up in the spirit. Because that depressed demon is out here. You know, like here it is, about to go into Jacob's trouble. So depressed is the last thing that you want to be. It's when you go into these horrific times that we're about to enter into. got it?
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 16 and verse 4. And it reads, let my outcast dwell with thee, Moab, be thou a covert to them from the face of the spoiler, for the extortioner is at an end.
Right, and that's talking about the Israelites that scattered in the land of Moab. Because, you know, you got Israelites scattered throughout all the four corners of the earth. Right.
The spoiler ceaseth, the oppressors are consumed out of the land.
Yeah, hey, and who are the spoilers? Esau Edom. You know, he spoiled the whole world. The main people who he spoiled was our people. The Israelites, the so-called black, Spanish, and Native Americans. The scripture said this is the people robbed and spoiled. You know, everything was taken from us. Everything. Right.
Verse 5. And in mercy shall the throne be established, and he shall sit upon it in truth, in the tabernacle of David, judging and seeking judgment and hasting righteousness. We have heard of the pride of Moab. He is very proud, even of his haughtiness and his pride and his wrath, but his lies shall not be so.
Right, he said we heard of the pride of Moab. You know, hey, these Chinese are very, very prideful. You know?
They look stupid as fuck.
Yeah. But hey, they trying not to get the video straight, but that's what they are. I was trying to find another word, but yeah, I say it. Like, they incest babies. You know? So yeah, they whole genetic makeup is off.
Therefore shall Moab howl for Moab. Everyone shall howl for the foundation